I'm gonna be giving you about 5 to 10 tips, anywhere between that, on how you can be successful in the Marine Corps. What is good, consistent games family? It's your boy Clifford Shockley. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming to you guys with a video on how to be successful in the Marine Corps. If you didn't know, I was an active duty Marine for about 9 years and 2 months. And while I was active duty, I was a 6323. That was my primary MOS, avionics technician on CH-53 Echo Super Stallion helicopters. My BMOS was an 8156 Marine Security Guard. And I've been on the Marine Corps for almost a year now. But while I was active duty, I made it to E6, which is Staff Sergeant. Got that meritoriously while on Marine Security Guard duty. And also, I got it within 7 years of the 9 years and 2 months that I was in. So that's a little bit about me. So I know what I'm talking about. I don't want to hear none of that. Oh, you the man, Nah, I've been there, done that. Let's get it. All right. So yeah. I've been there, done that. Sometimes I have flashbacks to that. Yeah, devil dog. Sarge, what we talking about? But that's a little flashback. Forgive me for that. If you was in, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes, everybody got flashbacks. I don't care how long you was in. If you've been there, you've been through some stuff. I mean, I ain't talking about you guys that didn't make it through boot camp, but you guys don't count. I'm talking to people that's actually at least served 4 years. If you at least did 4 years, I got a little bit, I look at you like, okay, you did something. I ain't depend on your MOS too, but that's another story. But yeah, I'm gonna be giving you about 5 to 10 tips, anywhere between that, on how you can be successful in the Marine Corps. And this is all from my experience when I was in. Everybody's experience when they're in the Marine Corps is different. I did 9 years and 2 months. Some people do 4 years. Some people don't make it through boot camp. Some people do 12. Some people do 11. It's all different. This is my opinion, and that's what it is. You're here to watch it. If you don't want to watch it, stop watching it now. But let's get into it. So the first thing is going to be, for your first 4 years, you have to put in the work. Don't go in the Marine Corps expecting to be like, oh man, I'm a Marine now. I made it through boot camp. I'm a Marine, made it through MCT or ITB, whatever. And you're like, all right, cool. I'm a Marine. I don't have to do anything else. Nah, it's time to work actually. Now that you're a Marine, it's time to put the work in. For your first 4 to 5 years, depending on your contract, because mine was a 5-year contract because I was in the Air Wing aviation side of the Marine Corps, and my MOS required that I had a 5-year contract. But anyway, if you have a 4 or 5-year contract, that first 4 to 5 years, you're gonna be grinding. You're gonna be putting in the work. And don't be surprised when you get in there and you gotta put that work in. A lot of Marines today, I don't know what's wrong with these guys. They come in and they're like, I can just barely pass and I'll be fine. No, you wanna be the best. What happened to that mentality of I gotta be the best version of myself, and in doing so, I'll be better than other people because they ain't trying to be better than themselves. That's what a lot of people lack today. You can see it when I'm talking about the passion, because that's what I came up in the Marine Corps with, and that's what's lacking today. And not just in the Marine Corps, in society. It's sad. I don't know what's going on with these parents at home. Hey, you need to instill some discipline and some courage and some, I don't know, you light a fire under your kid's ass or something like that, man. Because I don't know what's going on with these kids today. But yeah, be ready to work. Be ready to be your best self. And it's gonna be some times where it sucks. It's not gonna be all peaches and roses. I'm walking around, I'm a Marine, you get the title, and you think you can just walk around with your chest head up and all this, and I'm better than everybody else, but you ain't putting no work in. What do I mean by putting work in? That brings me to my second topic. Actually, it's gonna be my second and third topic, kinda. So for the second topic, I was gonna talk about PME, and the third topic, I'm gonna talk about your MOS. So your primary MOS, whatever MOS you came into the Marine Corps with, that is your primary MOS. And what you need to be doing is when you get there, you're gonna be a sponge and soak up as much information as you can. So that goes into the primary MOS. When you get there, you're gonna go through your school, and whenever you're done with your school, you can hit the fleet, right? So once you hit the fleet, sit there and learn as much as you can. Do your best and try your hardest and give it your all. And just keep trying and putting in the work. Then I'm gonna go back to the other thing, your PME, right? So you're gonna have your primary, I can't remember exactly the term, professional military education. So this is what is required of you to get promoted in the Marine Corps, right? So if you know this is something that's required of you, there's literally a checklist on things that you have to do to get promoted. It's called an MOS roadmap. And your NCOs will make sure that you know what this is. Your staff NCOs will make sure your NCOs are making sure that you know this as a junior Marine. So you have the same free time as all your other peers. So a lot of this stuff you can get done in your free time. I got promoted so fast and I got promoted ahead of my peers because I was doing my MCIs. I was doing my PME. I had it done. So when it came time to get promoted, I was already ready. It wasn't like, oh man, you need to get all that stuff done. I had that done. So do that. Do that first. Don't you know what you got to do. Just get it done on your free time. Oh man, I want to drink. I want to party. I want to have fun. Yeah, you can still do that too. You can do that too. I'm not saying just be a hermit and sit in your room and do PME all the time, but make time for that. It's all about time management and manage your time to make sure you're going to improve and better yourself. And it's not that hard to be better than the other people nowadays because everybody just wants to be mediocre at the bottom. Not even at the middle. They want to be at the bottom. But I'm here. I showed up to work today. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? So do your PME. Get that knocked out. And those two kind of went hand in hand. Put in the work hard, and learn as much as possible with your MOS. And you want to become proficient at your MOS. So you got that, becoming proficient at your MOS and doing your PME, right? And then another thing that goes into that is my fourth topic. Come on now. If you guys been following me, you know I love fitness, right? I was fit before I came into Marine Corps kinda, and then I really fell in love with fitness probably like about 4 years in. But I also was outperforming majority of my peers while I was in, without even like being in love with fitness for real. So if you're not like that and you work out barely or anything like that, and you failing your PFTs and stuff like that, or you barely passing them, and you're like, oh man, listen, you got to change that. You need to be in shape. You're a Marine come on now. You're United States Marine. You know what I'm talking about? And right, you know, devil dog. You're supposed to walk around with your head up and everything like that. Well, how you gonna do that? You up here barely passing your PFTs, and you look like a bag of ass. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we call that a shit bag. But hey, you know, it is what it is. If the shoe fits, wear it. You know what I mean? So be in shape, being able to just pass a PFT. Now listen, aim for 300. So if you get over 285 and above, hey, that's what I'm talking about. You can walk around like that, which you know you can do that because you actually put the work in. So, and that also goes into getting promoted. All that PME, proficient at your MOS, and being physically fit, all that good stuff, going to the range, all that stuff plays a part in you getting promoted. So why not excel in these areas? And the thing is, you're gonna see when you get in, there's a lot of people, right? They're either good at the MOS, they're very proficient at their job, or they're very proficient at the PME. If you got both of them, you're already gonna be better than everybody else. Because you got a lot of people they lopsided on their scale. It's a balance. If you balance, you're already gonna be above the curve. You don't need to be the top-notch person on this side, because no one's perfect. So you're not gonna be perfect on both sides. But if you are decent on both sides, you can be better than the person that's 100% on this side and 0% on that side, because it's the whole Marine concept. They're gonna talk about that too. I'm sure you're gonna hear that in some of your briefs, everything like that. I've kind of lost track of what number I'm on. I think I'm about to be on 5 or 6 or something like that. But yeah, so number 5 or 6 is gonna be, before I move on, actually, I got something for you guys. So you're like, all right, what workouts do I do? You're a Marine. I'm doing pull-ups, push-ups now, sit-ups, crunches, and doing a lot of bodyweight calisthenics stuff. I have tons of that stuff on my channel. There's on YouTube, there's so much free workout stuff on here. Listen, and if you can't motivate yourself to do it, hire you a coach. You don't need a coach. Guess what? You're in the Marine Corps. You're in the Marine Corps. There's an NCO that will teach you everything you need to know. You have at least one motivated NCO, I pray you do, or a staff NCO that you can ask for help if you don't know exactly what to do when it comes to working out. But there's so much free information out here nowadays about working out, because Marine Corps is mainly calisthenics, bodyweight training. So you can do this anywhere, anytime. So there should be no excuses why you can't get a workout in. But yeah, I just had to add that to that topic before I moved on to the 5 or 6. So let's move on. So either 5 or 6, wherever I'm at right now. Let's go with the So after you become proficient at your MOS, what do you do next? Very proficient at your MOS. Let's just say you're about a corporal now, you know, maybe a corporal or a senior lance corporal, one of the two. What could you do now? All right, now you've been putting the work in. You've been about maybe 3.5 or going on 4 years, something like that. Been putting the work in. You put your time in. Put your first block of time in. You know what I'm saying? Well, what you can start doing now to make yourself even more competitive is start looking to start college. If you want to. I'm not gonna tell you to start college, but it's something that's offered to you. They have tuition assistance. Ask your NCOs and staff NCOs about that. Tuition assistance that help you pay for your college. Just go to college. Do it. It's free. Why not? It's like, I don't understand it. Because guess what? You're not gonna be in the Marine Corps forever. No one's in the Marine Corps forever, and everyone has certain passions and goals that they want to accomplish outside of the Marine Corps, even while they're still in and when they get out. Because you're not gonna be in the Marine Corps forever, and you're gonna want to do something once you get out. Even if you do 20 years and you came in when you was 18, 17, you get out when you're 38, 37. You're gonna be like, ah, man, I wish I had done. Don't do that. Start when you're young. Your first 4 years. Around that 3 to 4 year mark, you're proficient at your MOS, you get promoted. Marine Corps is starting to click to you now. You're like, okay, I got a feel for this. You got junior Marines under you that you've been teaching and guiding and leading and everything like that. And now, you're like, okay, I got a handle on this a little bit. So add a little bit of college in there. Don't go crazy taking 4 classes a semester or nothing like that. Start out with taking like 1 class at a time, and then when you feel comfortable with that, add 2 classes and whatnot. But definitely need to try to go to college if that's what you want to do. If you don't want to go to college, there's a lot of certifications that you can get depending on what job field that you want to work in when you get out of the Marine Corps, or something that you're trying to do if you want to do entrepreneurship or something like that. There's other things that you can do to set yourself up. But as long as you're trying to do something to better yourself, that's all that matters. All right, I think this is number 7. Number 8, you know, it's been a while since I've done my math for Marines, so my counting kind of off. So it's about 6 or 7. This one is. It actually really don't matter. But listen, so this one right here is very near and dear because everyone says this a billion times while you're in the Marine Corps. Save your money. Save your money. I mean, I don't know how many times I heard that and I still didn't do it. I didn't do it. I saved as much as I wanted to save, but it's easier said than done. If you need to, go sit down with a finance, tuck your pride, tuck your ego, put that thing to the side, and go sit down with a financial counselor and get them to help you put together a financial plan so you can invest and save your money so that when you do get out of the Marine Corps, you have a nice nest egg to hold you until whatever else that you have planned starts. But obviously, I'll make another video about that on how to prepare to get out of the Marine Corps, because that's a whole nother video in itself. I ain't got time to be sitting here talking about that as well, along with how to be successful in the Marine Corps. That's a whole nother video in itself, I can tell you now. But yeah, so save your money. Save your money. And I'm gonna say it again, save your money and invest your money. But get with a financial counselor to help you with that, or a trusted family member. So that's all I got for that. Like, if you don't remember nothing else from this, how to be successful, save your money. Save your money. Okay, let's move on to number 8. Number 8, or number 7, whatever one this is. Who cares? Whatever you're doing in the Marine Corps, man, have fun. Enjoy it. Because guess what? You don't know how many people get out of the Marine Corps and they regret stuff that they didn't do when they were in, or they're like, man, I wish no, don't do that. While you in, live your life to your fullest. Listen, while I was in the Marine Corps, I traveled all over the world because I took a chance when I was a corporal. I put a Marine Security Guard package in. Even my NCOs and staff NCOs told me I shouldn't. They didn't want me to go. I was at a non-deployable unit, and I was like, man, I gotta get up out of here. Because if I didn't, I would have been out of the Marine Corps after my 4 or 5 years, and I would have just got out and never left America. I would have only been in North Carolina my whole time I was in the Marine Corps. Who wants that? People join the Marine Corps, people join the military to travel, right? Well, when I was a Marine Security Guard, I went to every continent besides Antarctica. So, I mean, I'm not trying to recruit for MSG or anything like that, Marine Security Guard. But hey, if you want to travel, hey, you got to be on your shit though. You're not going to be able, I'm going to be an MSG. Let me put an MSG package in. No, you gotta be top tier. You can't just be like mediocre and think you're gonna just go and be an MSG. You gotta be up there. I don't know how much it changes now. When I was in, it ain't been that long ago, you had to be top tier to go MSG. In the schooling, I mean, if you make it to the school, you're gonna have to make it through the school in order to become an MSG as well, and that's not easy either. People get dropped like flies in that school. They said it's one of the toughest schools in the Marine Corps. To me, I don't think it was the toughest. I feel like it's more mental anxiety than anything else, because you're just afraid of getting dropped the whole time you're there. Other than that, yeah. So yeah, man, enjoy your time in the Marine Corps. Build those friendships. Bring camaraderie back to the Marine Corps, please. So you can trust your people to your left and right, you know, and bring that fire back. Marines used to be like, people used to fear us. Now people's like, man, come on now. That's what it comes to being like. Just being physically fit will help you with all the rest of the stuff. So be your best self. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope I helped you on how to be successful. Even if you're not in the Marine Corps yet and you're thinking about going into the Marine Corps, this video will help you be successful while you're in the Marine Corps. If you're in, and I hope I helped you as well. Thank you guys for your time and tuning in. And I hope you learned how to be successful in the Marine Corps. See you guys in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and all that good stuff. Thank you guys for tuning in again. I keep saying that same thing. I don't know why. Make sure you guys are staying consistent, getting those consistent gains in fitness and in life. Oh yeah, this right here is a product of my homeboy, AD. Forge London, fire, drip. Yeah, enough of that. See you guys in the next one. Peace. Links down in the description if you want to check out the Forge London drip. Yeah.